we all are experiencing a lot of heat during summer season since at least the past 1 month. So even in your respective homes without an air conditioner, the temperature would hover around 35 to 36 degrees. The temperature outside on the roads is above 40, around 45 degrees. So I hope in the last 1 month, many of you would have experienced a lot of sweating, a lot of heat while sitting in your home, while in office, or while traveling from one place to another. And I hope some of you have realized that our body is capable of bearing that heat, and we don't need to be in an air conditioner all the time. So adverse conditions are an opportunity to know a little bit more about ourselves. And one learning for me has been that yes, I am okay with working, studying, or doing my daily routine work even in 35 degrees centigrade temperature. So it's very important. At the same time, we should also appreciate the facilities that we have got in life, because even at 9 a.m. when you touch the railing of your balcony, you simply would pull your hand away because it is so hot out there. So spare a thought for those who have to travel through public transport and have to dwell on streets for their livelihood. How incredibly difficult would it be for them? So I think adversity is an opportunity to learn more about ourselves, our limits, push our limits. At the same time, just be grateful for all the facilities we have, and spare a thought for those who are not as lucky as we are. So with this thought, I'd like to hand the virtual stage to a wonderful Toastmaster. Nidhi has been a part of our group for a long time. She always comes up with incredible insights, and it's always wonderful to hear her. So with a huge round of applause, let us hand the virtual stage to Toastmaster of the day, Nidhi.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Hello?
Hi Nidhi, you are audible. However, there's an echo, so you may want to switch off the audio of the other device.
Audio is
Even the speaker, just switch off the speaker of the other device and the mic, and just speak from the one that you're using.
Is it fine now? Yeah, it is fine now. Though I was on mute,
Perfect.
but still I don't know why it is echoing. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. So thank you so much, Ditendu, for the wonderful introduction. And I can see that today we have almost 20 participants, and whatever is happening around, even all odds, we managed to attend Toastmaster meeting. So I really appreciate that. So big round of applause for all of us. And yeah, we all huddle here to learn and grow together. So let's take one step more towards achievement of our set goals by attending this meeting, and let's we all try together to make this meeting a success. Toastmaster meeting is generally divided into 3 parts: prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluation. So today we have 2 prepared speeches which will be delivered by Pankaj and Bhavna, followed by table topics. Sagar will run the table topic session, and then turn comes of evaluation, which is the most important part of Toastmaster meeting, because feedback is always important and it should be taken positively. And we should try to incorporate that in our future meetings also. So when journal evaluator, we have Mehak, and we have Deeptendu and Chintan for speech evaluation. Deeptendu will be evaluating Pankaj's speech, and Chintan will be evaluating Bhavna's speech. We have journal evaluator Mehak today. And I would request Mehak to please come on the virtual stage and please brief out your role. Let's give a big round of applause for Mehak.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Nidhi. Good morning, everyone, and my dear fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I am the General Evaluator for the meeting today. And for the benefit of the guests, I would like to introduce my role in 3 parts today. The first one is the introduction of the evaluators. The second one is to call upon the CAT team that is timer, R counter, and the grammarian. And finally, I will give my report towards the end about the meeting. Let's begin with the intro of my CAT team. First, I would like to call upon the timer for the meeting to introduce his role. The timer for the meeting today is Toastmaster Deepak.
Well, good morning, TMs. So today as a timer, I time the prepared speech, keynote speech, table topics, and evaluation, and alert the speaker about how much the time left for their speech by using the green, yellow, and red cards. So for prepared speech, I'll raise the cards. At 15 minutes, I'll raise the green cards. At 17 minutes, I'll raise the yellow cards. And at 20 minutes, I'll raise the red cards. For table topics, which is the limit of table topics is 2 minutes. So at 1 minute, I'll raise the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll raise the yellow cards. And at 2 minutes, I'll raise the red cards. For evaluation, it's 2 to 3 minutes timing. So at 2 minutes, I'll raise the green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, I'll raise the yellow card, and at 3 minutes, I'll raise the red card. So I'm just showing the example how my background will change on the timing alerts. So at green cards, so my background will be green, and this is yellow, and the next one is red. So I'll show these cards on my this timer, and I'll share my reports after end of this session. So thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Mike.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Deepak, for explaining your role so well. Next, I would like to invite on stage our R counter for the day, Toastmaster Deepti, to explain her role.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Okay, so I'm the R counter for today, and as an R counter, I will be counting or taking a note of all your R's and ums, of the repeated words like so what, actually, and also any long or short pauses while you speak. This is an opportunity for all of us to remove the speed breakers and make our language or spoken skills more fluent, so that we can be of value, or audience can remain engaged in what we speak today. So thank you, and I'll present my report at the end of the meeting when our general evaluator will call for us. Thank you. Back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Deepti, for explaining your role so well. Next, I would like to invite our grammarian for the day, Toastmaster Mohit, for explaining his role.
Everyone. So as today, as I'm playing the grammarian role, and my role is to pay close attention to the language used throughout our meetings. I will be listening for unique word choices, effective use of rhetorical words, and area where we can enhance our use of English languages. I will also introduce the word of the day and encourage all of you to incorporate into their speeches and comments. And for today, the word of the day is eloquent. ELOQUENT. Eloquent, and it means fluent or persuasive in speaking or writing. So I'm also that in our chat. Word of the day. Eloquent, and its meaning fluent or persuasive in speaking or writing. Okay, so, and I will highlight any phrase, language, paraphrase, or sentence that are particularly well crafted. Also, I will take note of any grammatical error or area where speaker can improve their syntaxes. I will check on clear pronunciation, key effective communication as well. And at the end of the day, when evaluator calls me, I'll present my report. Thanks. Thank you, Toastmaster Mahek. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mohit, for introducing us with the word of the day. Now, towards the end of the meeting, I will provide my report for the overall flow of the session. Till then, keep using the word of the day, be mindful about the time, and keep looking out on your R's and F's. This was my role as the general evaluator. Before passing on to our Toastmaster of the day, I see that we skipped the introduction of the guest, so would like to call if we have the guest again in the meeting. Would you like to introduce yourself to the members?
I'm audible.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
Toastmaster.
I am Sachin Sharma, and I am working as a sub-inspector at ITBP and Ministry of Home Affairs. And there, 2 years back, I read a book which was Who Will Cry When You Die. There I got to know about Toastmasters, and here I am joining the Toastmasters, looking the beautiful people and who are speaking so eloquently, and hope to be the same. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sachin, for joining in today. And I hope that you like the session and do learn something from this as well. Do we have any other guests today in the meeting?
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Suresh. Basically, I'm working as a software engineer in Gurgaon, but currently, like due to after pandemic, I'm working from home. Uh, so I got to know from the Toastmaster one of my friend. So thought like I maybe let's get and enhance the skills or enhance the network. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much for joining in today. We hope that you learned something from the meeting today. All right. Do we have any other guests?
Yeah, yes. Hi, General Evaluator Mahek. I'm Venkat Prasad. I'm from Specialized Advanced Toastmasters, which is based in US, District 18, Area 16, and Division A. And yeah, today I'm here to support our club member, Speaker 2, Bhavana, and all the best to her and all the best to all the speakers and role players.
All right. Thank you so much for joining in. I can see Monica as well. Would you like to introduce
everyone.
yourself?
Yeah, hi everyone. Thanks for calling me out. So I'm not a guest, but a part of the Leaders Connect Toastmaster, but this is the first meeting I'm actually attending it. I've been part of the Storyteller Toastmaster group, but again, very quite on and off. And my journey to Toastmaster started almost 2 years back when one of the session that was organized. Am I not audible? Okay, sorry. I think that okay. So anyway, so I joined Toastmaster. Again, I got to know about Toastmaster almost 2 years back through my organization only. I work as part of Synopsis. And there was one session I just bumped into it and I, interacted and I participated in the table topic contest, which I really liked. So there was a lot of learning and hence the journey started. So here I am again now part of the Leader Connect Toastmaster and hoping to learn a lot with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Monica, for joining in today. And I would like to acknowledge District 18, the PQD of District 18, that is DTM Saurabh Tiwari, who introduced us to our speaker number 2, that is Toastmaster Bhavna. So would like to hear from you. I guess he's facing some network issues. Okay, maybe let's move ahead. Do we have any other guests who would like to introduce to the members?
Yeah, hi, Mac. Good morning, everyone. My name is Amit Kumar, and I'm a part of Toastmasters from New Delhi Club. So today I thought to attend and take some flavor from this group also. So I've been associated with Toastmasters since last 1 year, but it's very on and off because of my job, because it requires a lots of travel. So attending physical meeting is not possible every week. So just exploring and how to connect online, or if there is any club who provides online meetings, so that my continuity remains same. So that's why I'm here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amit, for joining in. Next, I would like to invite Toastmaster Vineet to introduce us to the members. Okay, I see he's facing some network issues. Toastmaster Manoj, would you like to introduce yourself?
Good morning, everybody. I'm from an online club, Chalk and Dostos. Been a Toastmaster for past 7 to 8 years. And feels great to be here with you all today.
Thank you so much for joining in. And with this, we are done with the introduction of the guests. Thank you so much for this impromptu introductions with all of you. Now I would like to pass on the stage back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nidhi.
Hello again, guys. Mehak, it was such a nice introduction of your role and you detailed it very nicely. And I really appreciate your initiative to calling upon the guest one by one and requesting them to introduce themselves. Really appreciate this initiative. Okay, so now turn comes of none other than our eloquent speaker. He will be evaluating the speech of Pankaj today, and he is Mr. Dipendu Ahuja. So Dipendu Ahuja is a musician and a public speaker by passion. He works as a software engineer in a telecom domain. He is immersed in data analytics and AI domain. So Dipendu, yeah.
Thank you, Madam T.A. Modi. So today I have the opportunity of evaluating Toastmaster Pankaj's speech. Toastmaster Pankaj is currently pursuing the path of presentation mastery, and he is at level 1. Today it would be his project 4, and the purpose of this project is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. And really, the member has to demonstrate that the feedback from earlier speeches was applied. Member can choose to deliver a well-organized speech on any topic of his choice. The speech could be humorous, it could be informational, or of any other style that the member chooses. The member could also choose to narrate the same speech as the earlier ones or come up with a new speech. The time duration for this speech is going to be 5 to 7 minutes. Wishing Pankaj the very best, and back to Madam TMO.
Yeah, nice briefing, Dipendu. So now turn comes of Chintan. He doesn't need any introduction. Everybody knows him in the group. Still, as a part of the process, I would like to introduce him. Chintan Seth is a clinical research professional with over a decade of experience in global clinical trials, with numerous accolades in his 2.5 years of Toastmaster journey. Chintan is a mentor to many aspiring communicators and a professional keynote speaker. His expertise in crafting and delivering impactful speeches is truly inspiring. So, Chintan, I would request you to please come on the virtual stage. You will be evaluating Bhavna's speech today. Please welcome Chintan with a big round of applause.
Hi everyone, good morning. I had a power cut, so is my second speaker's turn came? Or this is just introduction?
It is just introduction. Yeah.
So good morning everyone, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today my target speaker, Toastmaster Bhavna, is going to attempt her level 4 elective project, which is to practice questions and answer session. She would be practicing delivering a speech which is informative, and also she would need to accommodate questions and answers within 15 to 20 minutes each. With that note, I wish my target speaker all the very best, and over to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Chintan, for sharing a brief of your role. So now turn comes of table topic master. He is Sagar. So table topic, Sagar, you better understand that this is the most interesting session of this meeting, and we will all look forward towards it. When I talk about Sagar, Sagar is a dedicated software engineer based in Bangalore with the passion for just a sec. I'm so sorry, my system is hanging.
Yeah, we
Am I
can
audible?
hear you all
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Toastmaster
Yeah,
Nidhi.
it is fine. Yeah.
However, Nidhi, just to intervene here, maybe we can have the introductions for the table topics master when it's time for table topics. For now, we can continue with the first speaker.
Definitely.
Thank you.
So I believe Pankaj is there.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Pankaj. So Pankaj, I would invite you on the virtual stage and would request you please start your speech, and all the best to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster.
Yeah, before you start, Pankaj, just so I think I missed sharing the title for Pankaj's speech with Nidhi in time. So maybe I'll call you Pankaj Lodhi, Template for Happiness, Pankaj Lodhi.
As a kid, I used to visit my farm, where I saw my father working day in and day out in a scorching heat and at times freezing cold weather. So I asked my father, Papa, why you work so much? And even when you are not sure how the harvest will be this year, what keeps you going? He replied, it's you. You keeps me going, and smiled back. That answer didn't make much sense to me, or might be it was too deep for me to absorb. But I decided when I will grow up, I won't work on farm. Rather, I will work where I can find true happiness. For me, putting less effort was true happiness. And that's how I embarked upon the journey to find true happiness. Fellow Toastmasters, let me share with you template for true happiness. Few years later, when classes after classes, it never seems to end, and I thought I have landed in an infinite loop of education system. I asked my chachu, saying, which is the last class if I attend, then I can get rid of this boring education system and I can live, as it is said, happily ever after. To which he said, it depends. It depends how much knowledge you want to attain. And that's why you can study as long as you want. Seriously, as long as you want. Who want to study as long as they want? If given the option, I would have called it quit then and there. But as if a 10-year-old, 12-year-old me had a choice. Few more years went by, and finally, the loop of education system ended, and I landed in the corporate world. Now, I was very sure this is a place I wanted to be my whole life. No more depending on meager pocket money, no more depending on exams, no more assignments, and no more answerable to anyone. Now, I am going to live life as a free bird. But, this new dream just lasted for a few months as I had a face off with reality. And then I realized that the meager pocket money was way more fun, way more joy than the paycheck. Happiness seems to be a distant dream. The moment you think you have achieved one, you have achieved a milestone, the same moment there is another milestone waiting for you to achieve, and you worry more about that milestone. But I was also adamant. I was adamant to go any length to crack the code and find template for happiness and see what it looks like. And in all this mist, elder suggested me that why don't you get married? And whatever questions you are seeking, they all will get answered. It seems a nice position. And I thought, why not? Take a plunge. And thus I ventured into the unknown. And did my questions got answered? Certainly they did. Not just for this life, but even for many lifetimes to come ahead. And now I also know how come our current Prime Minister is such a good speaker and why Manmohan Singh is a great listener. Great respect for him. So marriage does teaches you a lot many things. And now, uh, after all these years and a few gray hairs and a marriage, it took me to understand that what template for happiness looks like. The template which we seek outside is well within. It is in our approach to how we react to things, how we react to a situation, whatever life throws at us. Now, I'll say when life gives you lemons, makes lemonade out of it. And don't try that how I can get oranges, because there is no point of it. And now when I look in the hindsight at the 10-year-old or the 20-year-old me, I would just say to it that this is the best time of your life. Enjoy it. Live in present, because life is about creating memories. It is not in the destination. Rather, the enjoyment is in the journey. So enjoy the journey. And if you ask me what we truly want after, because COVID was one of the great eye-opener for all of us. It's not the materialistic things that we want for us to be happy. Rather, our loved ones near us can make us more happy. Because that's all what we depend, or that's all what they want from us and what we want from them. So from last 4 years, one of the blessing in disguise of the COVID time is that I'm living with this time with my family at home. And this is the most memorable time of my life, where I'm helping my father on my on farm at times whenever there is some spare time available. And now, at times, my kid look at me and says, you are either busy on your system or you are busy on your farm. Why you are always so busy? What keeps you going? I just look at him and smile back. Thank you.
Yeah, very well delivered speech, Pankaj. Somebody said that, I read it somewhere, that only one thing can harm iron, that is its own rust. And when we talk about human being, what can harm us? Only only our own mindset, nobody else. So it's all about state of mind. If we want to keep happy, we can stay happy in the adverse circumstances. And if we are not in the habit of staying happy, then nothing can make us happy, no matter how much happiness around us. So here come the next turn of our speaker too, that is Bhavna. Bhavna, please come on the virtual stage. Let's give a big round for Bhavna. All the very best, Bhavna.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let me announce the title of the speaker. Toastmaster Bhavna, Colors. Colors, Toastmaster Bhavna.
Thank you. And before I start my speech, can someone allow me to share the screen? I have a presentation.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Thank you, Mohit.
Toastmaster Mehak, I think I'll have to request you to do that. I'm not able to make Bhavna the co-host.
And also, can I please request to pin the timer so I can see the timer cards?
I've given you the co-host rights, Toastmaster Bhavna. Please check once.
Okay, great. Now I'm able to.
Just a minute, Bhavna. I think you are sharing the screen. Can you see the timer? Because I doubt.
Yes, I can see timer Deepak.
Okay, go ahead. Let me
Right.
announce it again so that it won't hinder the flow of your speech. Toastmaster Bhavna colors. Colors Toastmaster Bhavna.
Good morning, everyone. Colors. What do you get in your mind when I say colors? And why should we pay attention? This is Bhavna Kanchibotla. Today I am attempting my level 4 elective project 2. Before I get into the depths of what my topic is and what we are going to explore, let me quickly ask you all one question. Can you all identify the colors in this slide? Please unmute yourself. This is an interactive speech, so
Yes,
please
we
feel
can.
free.
Yes, we can identify.
Absolutely.
Can you name them?
Yeah, violet, blue, green, yellow, orange,
Red.
and
Vibgyor.
white. Blue, Vibgyor, yeah.
Why?
Oh, great. Looks like you people are doing your kids' homework very regularly. Yes, you are all right. Switcher, the colors in a rainbow. And there is one more interesting question. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Pink. Blue. Blue.
Okay.
For me, it's black.
White.
Okay. Okay, great. So, why is it your favorite color?
It's a bit of conditioning.
Because
We grew up being told it's a nice color.
yeah, blue represents the serene feeling or something.
For me, black is the one which doesn't get impacted by any other color if added. So that's the utmost important thing. So black is the color for me.
Great.
It never looks dirty also.
For me, it is blue because it was my dad's favorite color.
Oh, very interesting. Okay. So what does this means? So you all shared what is your favorite color and why is it your favorite color? But let me also add saying that if you often select, like if you generally feel cold all the time, means your body temperature, then you prefer red or yellow color because they are warm colors. So it is like a psychological thing that being in presence of these colors makes us feel warm. It's like when our ancestors discovered fire, it was in red or yellow shade. So they felt warm. So it is still with us subconsciously, not consciously. And people who favor cool colors like blue or green, they generally feel warm. Their body temperature is little bit, very minutely little bit higher than the average population. And also, you have already picked your favorite color. So now you can know whether you are an introvert or an extrovert or an ambivert. So introvert are the people who generally try to keep to themselves, and extroverts are the people who are mostly in Toastmasters, talking a lot. So if you are an introvert, you are attracted to cool colors like blue and shades of green and some violet. So if you are an extrovert, you prefer warm colors, pink, um, uh, red, yellow, those kind of colors. So if you think about it, so the society, generally there is a saying that if the boy should like blue, girls generally prefer pink. So they want girls to be extroverted and guys to be introverted. You can think about it. Maybe this is a conditioning that is happening in the background and you haven't noticed it yet. So this is the same thing. There are other shades of colors: red, yellow, orange, gold, beige, cream, brown, tan. All these are warm colors. You can just look around yourself in the house and see what colors are around you and why did you choose them. So you can have that question yourself or to the people in your house. And if uh, the cool colors are like blue to green to purple, they are like, they will bring mind coolness like water. So in reality, they're not doing anything. Everything whatever I'm sharing is a psychological thing. So obviously, because there are colors and there are so many colors and people are divided, there has to be a study. Carl Jung, he was a Swiss psychiatrist, psychologist. If you Google him, he has dipped into more professions than most people ever will. So he suggested that psychotherapy, to do some kind of therapy, he wanted to use art. So he started doing researching on art, the colors, and then there is a mandala work that is like there are different types of colors. You just put them all together. Based on the colors that you select, they will try to analyze your state of mind. And they were trying to understand why gold is like mostly accepted as like the universal, like everybody is obsessed with gold. That's why its price is high generally when there is no actual value associated with it, but because everybody is obsessed, the price of gold is going up. So this is one branch of study that is really happening, but there is a huge debate about this study. So they have proposed a general model that contains 6 basic principles. So for example, color can carry a specific meaning. You might have heard that if you are going out, if a black cat crosses the street, that poor Mr. Cat, he doesn't know anything about the colors, color psychology or anything. But we humans, we are like, you are a black cat and you came in front of me. Now I don't have any other option other than to die. So it's a psychological conditioning that is happening. It is superstitious. And these color meanings can either be learned or biologically innate. Like for example, we see sun every day and our ancestors have been seeing the sun from very long time. So that can be biological conditioning, or like the example of the black cat. If our parents tell us, then only we will know that we have to be scared of the black cat crossing the street when we are going out. Or else you will be taking the black cat and making it your pet and you will be playing with it every day. So that is learned or biological. So the perception of the color evolves. So for example, if you are from South India, you generally see dark colors like red, green or yellow, more accepted. And nowadays with this BJP party, there is orange color everywhere. So you can see how we are being like trying to change the perception of the color. In general, they really doesn't mean anything, but it really matters from where we are coming from. So that is the perception. And for example, if you are going on the road, uh, there are red, yellow, and green. So if they told us if you see red, go, then we'll be following that. So this is like an evolution process they're trying to teach us. And color usually exerts its influence automatically, because when we see red, we are asked to stop. We generally do that. So whenever we see some color, we um, internalize what does it means based on our past conditioning. It has to do with the context as well. For example, if I was told black is the most beautiful color from the time I'm born, then that's what I will carry on forward. So this slide is very heavy. I really, I can see it in all of your faces. So let's quickly move on to the next one. So I picked few colors. When you see red, red symbolizes excitement, energy, power, fearlessness, passion. Obviously, when some color has these many good things, our marketing teams will not leave it. So they will put it in all the sale boards, sale 50% off, 99% off, 99.9% off. As soon as we see this, we are like, yes, I'm going to buy this, and then we'll buy. So next time when you are doing this, don't do that. So we have to see through this color and make sure that we are getting the best deal. And red can actually make us feel hungry. So there are studies related to that. So when you see something is packaged in red, don't get tempted. And we have seen all this vibrant things that red is bringing, but still I see people don't care about the red signal on the road. When they see red, they're like, go. Red is for other people to stop, but not for me. So somehow they have overcome this uh, conditioning they have done. And blue color. So some of you have said blue color. So blue color causes people to relax. So obviously, most marketing teams are again after this. So they have said that if they put blue street lights, there won't be any suicide rates. If only this is true, then everybody will be painting their whole house blue and feel like they're living inside the ocean. So I don't know how much this is true, but in Japan they have installed blue color street lights to stop people from attempting suicides. Instead, I feel they should be working on reducing the workloads so people won't even feel suicidal, which they are not doing. So they have to do something. So they have put blue lights. And wherever they have installed blue lights in Glasgow, they have noticed that crime is reduced. I mean, no relation to inflation or anything. Just put blue lights and the crime will be reduced. So this is the chart. So based on the research that is done, red color is associated with lust, power, excitement, love, speed, anger. Yellow color, competence, happiness, inexpensive, low quality, means cheap. Green, good taste. This is all perceived notions in the research studies. So if we are out of this conditioning, then we may not perceive these colors in the same way. So you can just see the chart, how they have perceived all this. So, Bhavna, you have taken 12 slides and you have given so much of information. What is something useful that I can take back home? So, if you are feeling stressed after a extremely stressful week, on the weekend, you can try art therapy. So, what is this? Is this a voodoo science? No. So when someone experiences post-traumatic stress disorder, like giving a presentation to your team people and they saying that this doesn't work, you have to start from beginning. So that is PTSD for IT people. PTSD means post-traumatic stress disorder. So when you feel some anxious or something stressful happens, that's how they term it. So what you do is you take a piece of paper and you start, you get a lot of colors and you start painting or sketching anything. So you may not be Picasso, but you can just start trying and then try to use the colors, whatever you see. Some of you may use completely black. So based on the colors that we are using, not the sketches that we are making, means not the shapes and objects, it's the colors that we are using, they are able to see how cheerful or a depressed a person is. So they were saying that depression tends, people who are depressed tend to use less color when they are painting. So next time, as you all know this, when someone asks you to paint, put all the colors on the paper. So that's what I would like all of you to take after this slide. Thanks a lot for listening, and we are open for questions.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
What are the sources of your research?
I have some citations. Few are from Carl Jung's research papers, and some of it is from Wikipedia. Some of it is from me testing these things on my friends and family from 5 to 6 years. So I can share it with you. Please do put your email ID in the chat. I'll send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Bhavna. I have a question. Okay, so
Yes,
the
Venkat.
general nuance in the public that blue signifies to the boy and pink signifies to the girl. Okay, for example, like in case if you purchase any new clothes as a gift to the children, so you probably give blue to the boy and pink to the girl. Okay, so what is the thought process behind this? I mean, any
Yes.
thoughts on that?
So according to my research, Venkat, it's a very good question. Thanks for asking that. They want girls to be more extroverted and give them pink. Pink, as you have seen, it's a warm color. And if for a boy, they want you to give blue color, so they feel more introverted. So it's like a conditioning. Some point, they'll get married, so they will all listen to their wife. That is the conclusion I came up with. But I'll share you some of more research, and it is a marketing thing as well, because if you are choosing only blue for both the genders or pink for both the genders, they cannot sell more. They want you to have a color differentiation so they can price few colors more. That was the reasoning behind that.
Great, thanks. Thanks, Bhavna.
Thank you for the question.
Yeah, Bhavna, Chintan this side.
Yes.
Wonderful session. I just wanted to ask that at one place you said red means stop the traffic signal, and other point you said the offer is written in red, which makes people hungry for more. So which one is true? Either they are stopping it or are they attracting it?
So very nice question. Um, when we see red, we stop and we give all our attention to that, whatever is being said. So it is both. So when we see red, it is like it is grabbing all our attention. It symbolizes danger also. So there are tones of red. If it is bright red that we see in the signal, then we stop. We are like, we have some kind of panic. But if it is that warm, softer tone of red, then we are like, okay, we will stop and we are like, okay, I'm hungry. It is also related to something like meat consumption related stuff.
Yeah, Bhavna.
Thank you for that question. Yes, Venkat.
Yeah, a follow-up question for Chetan's question. Between the red and yellow, so which is more dominating color?
Red. Red is the more dominating color. It is the most powerful color. That's why in the traffic signals, we are using red to have the more priority.
Okay.
That's why ambulances also have red color light when they're in an emergency situation. They need to go fast, so we can just see the red color from very far away.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you for the questions.
I'd like to
So,
ask one supplementary question if nobody else is asking.
yes, please go
What
ahead.
is the kind of, what was the nature of the research? Like you said, Carl Jung, he did it on psychology, on colors, right? What is
Yes.
it that he did to find out what color meant what? What did he do exactly?
So he went through the properties of colors, like the wavelengths of the colors, how people perceived it, how the emotional reaction to it. It's like he would used to put the subjects in a room with all the red color, check their blood pressure, BP, heart rate, all that, and see how they are feeling. And if they see blue color, what do they associate with? The emotional reaction. They thinking about the ocean? What are they thinking? So he used to note down all that. uh, that's how he went about that.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the question. So in the interest of time, we can have two more questions. I see Saurabh raised his hand. Yes, Saurabh.
Hi, Bhavna.
Hi,
Great
Saurabh. Yes.
speech. Thank you. Bhavna, my question is, you talked about so many colors and their justification in your own way. You also talked about boys love blue, girls love pink and all. And you have said almost it is not true, it's myth or just an assumption. Question is, which is your favorite color and why?
So because I was told to love pink, I used to hate it all my life. But very recently, I have observed and I'm preparing a notes on all the colors that I'm wearing. So I'm into pastel colors. Obviously, I'm using a lot of pink at this moment, and I'm into green, browns, earthly tones. It's like you name it. I have full rainbow in my cupboard.
Okay, so follow-up question. Whenever you wear a blue, do you feel you are a boy or you have all boys around you?
Yes, Saurabh. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, Mohit and Shravan, we can please go ahead.
Thank you, Bhavna. Wonderful session. I never looked at colors in this way. So thank you for enlightening us all. My question is, how do you decide? Like, we have a situation where we need to decide the color of the car that we want to buy, the color that we want to paint our room, and everybody is so opinionated these days that it's really difficult. No matter whatever. You try to convince them, it goes the other way. So what approach do you use, or can you suggest some approach to decide?
Yes, yes. I would love to answer your question, but timer has showed red card. So I would like to end the session here, but I will be available for Q&A at the end of the meeting. Please stay tuned. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Bhavna, for such a wonderful speech. It was actually informative. Prior to this, I only heard about astrology, but today I can name it, as per me, it's colorology, because there is so much to learn about colors. I never knew that basis colors, you can gauge someone's mood and someone's personality also. When it comes to red, whenever red comes to your mind, it only indicates danger. I never knew that it can also signify exuberance also, excitement also. So it was
Yes.
actually a very nice session. So now the most interesting session has come. It is table topic session, and which will be run by Sagar. Sagar, I would request you to please come on the virtual stage and start the session.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Nidhi. I hope I am audible.
Yes, you are very well.
So, hi everyone. My name is Sagar, and today I'll be playing the role of a table topics master. So, as a table topics master, I'll facilitate and coordinate all the speakers and guests to practice the impromptu speaking. I'll call upon the speakers and introduce you to the topic, and you'll have roughly 1 to 2 minutes to speak on that topic. All right. So, I hope everyone is ready. Any volunteer we have for the first topic? Okay, we have many. I think we can start with Toastmaster Sachin. So Toastmaster Sachin, your topic, the table topic for you is life feels very much like a test I didn't study for. I'll repeat, life feels very much like a test I didn't study for. Toastmaster Sachin.
Thank you so much, TTM Pankaj. Sorry, TTM for giving me this topic. So, life. Can you please repeat the topic?
Sure.
Life is like test.
Life feels much like a test which I didn't study for.
Okay. So yes, life feels like a test which I never studied. In the very initial days, we never knew what is coming. We never knew what is coming ahead. Like in school days, we always used to think that whenever we'll reach to college, that will be the beautiful moments of our life. But slowly and steadily, when we reached the college, it was something different. We started looking up to the people who are doing some job. That these people don't have to study. They don't have any exams to give. So it will be the best moment if I go and join some career and do some job. I have money, I can spend it on my own terms. But when we reach the career and join something as a job, at that moment we started again thinking that maybe satisfaction can be somewhere else. So life is always like a test that we never play. We always get different things, different opportunities in life, which we never experience. But it is always the experience of the people which are around you, through which we have to learn. So in the end, I would say that whatever that is coming in front of you in life, we have to just learn from our past mistakes and improve and stay with the people who are always there to help us, support us, and who wanted us to grow. Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sachin. Very well said. Uh, Next, I got a request from Toastmaster Anusha. So,
Yeah.
Toastmaster Anusha, you're there.
I'm sorry, I'll have to be off camera. My bandwidth is low.
Sure, no problem. All right. So, your topic is you can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. I'll repeat, you can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails.
You can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Well, you adjusted your sails right now, Toastmaster Sagar, to incorporate my request. So you could not control the wind and the flurry of requests coming to you, but you adjusted it according to the person who came across earlier. Now, simply speaking, in a very, let's say, a very simplistic fashion, external factors are not within our locus of control, but internal things are some things which we can control fully. So if I cannot control what is coming to me externally, I can control my reaction to it. I might have a spouse who is very belligerent, who is very aggressive. I am not able to control their behavior, but I can control my reaction to the behavior by steering clear, by staying away, or by not aggravating the situation at a point of time when tempers are high. So here, the wind is not in my control, but my sales are very much within my control. Similarly, for your bosses, you cannot control what they say, but you can control how you react to it. You can choose to be diplomatic. You can choose to give forth your reaction to whatever they say in a very polite fashion, or you can choose to gently walk away after a particular period of time without actually rubbing them the wrong way. The same goes for your relationships, it goes in every sphere of life. Simply speaking, everything which is within your control lies within you. So look for that control and do not try and choose the external factors and try and change them to your liking, because that, ladies and gentlemen, is something life has shown us is neither possible nor gratifying nor simplifying. It's something which just leads to unhappiness and further depression. So be what you are, see what you are, and control what you are, is my take on this topic. Back to the table topics master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anusha. Uh, all right. So, we have three more raise of hands. Saurabh, Shweta, and Shravan Kumar. All right, let's start with Shweta first. All right, so Toastmaster Shweta, your topic is what would you do differently if you knew that nobody would judge you? What would you do differently if you knew that nobody would judge you? Toastmaster Shweta.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, for such a beautiful topic. Judgment is, I would say, it's like with us all the times. Even if we don't want to, still we will have some judgment about others. If people were not judging me, I will still be me. I will still be saying that, okay, I will be spreading love, smiles, and knowledge. For some people, it could be a cliche. Oh, what kind of this sharing is? But love is what we are. And that is the least we can do. So if nobody is judging me, I will be having a wand of love with me, and I will be spreading that out wherever I go. Whatever lanes I go in, whatever places I go in, without any judgments, when I can sit with even people in slums, or I can sit with people Ratan Tata, but nobody is judging me. What I am doing is the very, 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 I would say, little thing which we should be doing since beginning, which is spreading love. And that wand, I would like to just multiply as many as possible and give it to the people who are actually running with hatred, or actually running with some other emotions which are not important, some political pleasures people are getting because of whatever is happening around us. So if it is in my hand and no judgment is being given, I would like to give it to everyone who are actually into hatred. And I think the world will become what I always have thought it is: world full of love, world full of empathy, kindness, and humanity. Because that's what we all are and we all should be. So let's make a world of love. Here is the van to all of you. I hope you all get it, and let's spread it. Thank you. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shweta. Uh, thank you. Wonderful energy. All right. So next, moving on, we have Saurabh, Toastmaster Saurabh.
Yeah, right.
All right. So your topic is, which subject do you wish you were taught in the school? Like for me, it's cooking. I'm really bad at cooking, and I wish I was taught that in school. So what is the subject do you wish you were taught in the school? Toastmaster Saurabh.
Like all the studies that we get in the school are somehow relatively important for us to understand the basic purview of life. It opens plethora of opportunities in many ways. Specifically, consider as my cup of tea would be a, a flavor of management, a flavor of business management, I would say, considering I get to learn those things later in life. And if those basic principles would have been inculcated in our studies during our younger days, it would have definitely helped us shape us in a more better manner in terms of discipline, in terms of time management. These things were always told to us by our teachers, our gurus, but having not being able to properly implement, I think management as a means of life is very important to have a fulfilling life in all matters. Being time rich at certain stage of life, being professionally, you have to do some career moves and other things. So managing things as a skill which can be inculcated in young students at an early stage would be really helpful, and I would prefer that subject being taught in the school days. With that, I think this is something we should all imbibe in each of us and share with the coming generations. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saurabh. All right. So next we have Toastmaster Shravan. Toastmaster Shravan.
Yes, Toastmaster.
Yeah. So your topic is, summer vacations are going on, for all the children, and everyone was very excited for this month of June. So what do you think, like, why do summer vacations always feel so magical? Why do summer vacations always feel so magical? Toastmaster Shravan.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmasters Sagar and fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. A wonderful afternoon to all of you. This is the question during this season. This is the question I've been encountering multiple times. So summer is a time, especially in India, it's a vacation time for everybody. Everybody stay at home, allowed to stay under the shade and in a cool place. So everybody will get an opportunity to connect together and some kind of leisure time for most of the people living in India, of course, across the world as well, at many places. So summer, if we look at a different view, our body will keep on changing to season. Every season is changing. One layer will form around our body, like a tree or trunk will have a different layers. So similarly, our bodies also will form a different layers, and cleansing will happen. So the summer is a season where the lot of cleansing happens within the body. It will expel all the toxins in the body. So this vacation, I mean, if we can utilize this time, the people who, all the children and all, if we can utilize this time for cleansing instead of staying more, giving more priority to sit in air conditioned environments and all, if we can start enjoying and looking this uh, natural phenomena that is happening in the body, it will definitely add value to the people, and that summer vacation will be meaningful. Otherwise, it becomes it creates problems in the human health point of view. And apart from that, summer is really a lot of seasonal fruits and seasonal foods we can definitely enjoy. So that's the take on my summer vacation related activities. Thank you, Toastmaster. Over to you.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shravan. Uh, all right. So we can take one more table topic. Anyone who'd like to volunteer? Anyone from the guest? All right. I think we have Toastmaster Monica. Yeah. Toastmaster Monica. The topic for you is, if you could pass one talent to one of your children's, what would it be? If you could pass one talent to your children, what would it be? Toastmaster Monica.
Wow, thank you. This could be the topic I really could be waiting for. So I think as a mother, of course, as a parent, we really want to leave a legacy to our kids, right? And we want to teach what we really have learned through our life. And I heard one of the session by Sadhguru, and he said very beautifully that we all are, have not learned our life so well, and still we really want to make our kids learn what we have yet not learned. So in a way, we ourselves are full, and then we really want to make other fools in the world. So that's what I really loved about it, and that gives me very clear, picture that probably I want my kids to pave their path by themselves. Maybe they learn by themselves what the life is throwing to them. Because as one of your topic was that we are preparing for our life, we're preparing for the test, or we are giving the test which we have never prepared for, and that's how the life is. And I believe, yes, of course, I have seen that through. What I believe as a truth, again, with my life experiences, I saw those beliefs breaking, and the new beliefs that are formed really helped me to better my life. And that's what I really want to maybe leave as a legacy to my kids, or teach that as a lesson, that be open, be calm, be patient, be perceived. Because you really cannot expect what comes next in your way. And that's the beauty of life. It has to be unexpected one. Otherwise, it will be really boring. We really can't have matar paneer every day, right? If we know that's coming into our plate. No, we won't love it. But yes, sometimes tinda would also help, that helps our gut. So so let them enjoy the life, and then be open to the lessons, and be learning, and be happy with whatever they are receiving. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Monica. I think we have hit the time limit for the table topics. I'd like to pass the stage back to Toastmasters. All the speakers spoke really well, and I really enjoyed the session. Thank you. So back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Sagar, we all enjoyed the session a lot and you ran it very nicely. All the topics were very well dwelled on. And now the turn comes of evaluation session. I would like to invite Mehak, our general evaluator, to please share your general evaluation report and please run the session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nidhi. Greetings once again to everyone. Now we will have the general evaluation session. And first, we are going to have the evaluation session for the speeches. I would like to call upon our first evaluator, Toastmaster Dityendu, for Toastmaster Pankaj's speech to evaluate his speech.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. So today, Toastmaster Pankaj set the tone with the title of the speech itself. The speech was titled Template for Happiness, and we knew that he would be talking about how to achieve happiness and some tips for it. Even before getting into the body of the speech, the speaker had set a wonderful context by starting immediately with a personal story, and the story was high on emotional quotient, with an innocent question by the son and a deep answer by the father, and of course the father toiling away in the farms. The speech had a very chronological setup from school days or from education days to government job to getting married, having a kid. But the most beautiful part of the speech was the conclusion, wherein the speaker tied the dot and tied the whole circle together and started talking about his family right in the conclusion of the speech. So it gave me, the audience, a feeling that life has come full circle. Now let us delve a little bit deeper into the speech. The goal, of course, as we all know, was understanding how to achieve happiness and if there is a template for it. So, first, the speaker had to establish credibility that he had experienced both happiness and sadness, and that is how he had derived his life lessons about template for happiness. So, how did the speaker do that? He talked about his school days, that he was fed up with the education system. After going through the education system, he got a government job and he thought that now I have all the money, the freedom of all kinds, and now finally I would be happy. But alas, the happiness was short lived. This is where I see a scope for adding a little bit more into why the happiness was short lived. This is how the speaker could have reeled us in a little bit more and shared his vulnerabilities or his thought process that why was the happiness short lived? Having achieved all the freedom that I had been dreaming of since childhood, I have achieved that. But still, I'm again feeling unhappy. This is an area that the speaker could have elaborated a little more upon, and this would be one area of improvement. But then again, the speech stuck to its chronological order. After going through the government job phase, the speaker went through a phase of marriage and having kids, hoping that that would bring him lasting happiness. But that is where the marriage was the turning point, wherein the speaker actually understood that no one part of life can guarantee happiness in one's life. And after having established his credibility that he has experienced happiness, he has experienced sadness, the speaker then gave us the life lesson. The life lesson was, of course, very simple. That is to live in the present moment, to enjoy the journey, and to not take material things to heart, because material achievements don't matter at the end of the day. So all in all, it was a very well packaged speech. If the speaker could have added the phases of vulnerability and self-doubt which took away his happiness, it would have further amplified the emotional quotient of the speech. But the message was very well explained and very well received by the audience. So great job done, Toastmaster. Back to Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dityendu.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dityendu, for very well explaining and the evaluation for Toastmaster Pankaj's speech. I think you evaluate on the basis of the commendation, recommendation, and commendation approach. All the points for the evaluation were very well covered. Next, I would like to invite on stage our second evaluator, Toastmaster Chintan, for Toastmaster Bhavna's speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mehak. May I request the speaker to please turn on the video if possible? Toastmaster Bhavna. Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bhavna, for making us understand the science behind the colors and to make this meeting more colorful with your amazing speech. What I loved from your speech, first, you achieved the project purpose. The project purpose was to deliver an informative speech with questions and answers session. It was well crafted, well written speech delivered with great vocal clarity as well as enthusiasm. I could clearly see how passionate you are when it comes to the subject of colors. Next thing which I loved from your speech, you really understood how the timings would be and segregated your speech in a way that it does not overrun. And you were cognizant when the last audience member asked a question, you saw the red card and you took a decision that connect me later and I would give you the answer. So kudos to you for delivering a project completely aligned to project purpose with vocal clarity, enthusiasm, and awareness of the time, which is a crucial part for a longer speeches. Now, your speech, if I have to rate, honestly, it was in the spectrum of vigor between green and yellow. And we want your speech in the red, the most impactful one. To do that, I have few suggestions and I have divided into two parts. First, stage presence. I could see you sitting only your face visible. If you had adjusted your camera that at least half of your torso would be visible, you could use that as a prop that I am wearing this color because I could not see what color you are wearing. Right? You could have stood up and delivered. Second thing, very important for a digital space, you need to understand it was a speech. You used a presentation and at one place you said the slides are heavy. When we are being displayed a slide and a speaker, our eyes goes to the slides. It was a TEDx kind of a speech, but there they have bigger screens where the speaker is also big and the screen also. But in Zoom, the screen is bigger than you. So try to be aware. If you want to include the slide, have very less words. Because when you display a slide, our mind directly reads what is there on the slide and our interest goes away from you to the slides. That is one thing of being on the physical stage versus on the digital space. And second thing, don't start with your name, your level, which has been already introduced. Those were the most crucial moments for you to make an impact from the bank. So next time, keep these 2 pointers in your mind and deliver a speech just like Timer's red card with greatest impact. Over to you.
Thank you, Chetan. Feedback noted. Thank you for wonderful evaluation.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Chintan, for your wonderful evaluation for Toastmaster Bhavna's speech. You covered all the necessary points as that were required and gave an appropriate feedback for Toastmaster Bhavna. Now we will move on with the tag team report. First, I would like to call upon our timer for the meeting today to provide his report.
Thank you, ma'am. So I'll start with the prepared speech. So our first prepared speaker is Pankaj, who took 50 seconds. And our second prepared speaker is Toastmaster Bhavna, who took 13 minutes 40 seconds on her PPT, and then 20 minutes 10 seconds with question and answer. So now I move to table topic. Under table topic, Toastmaster Sachin took 1 minute 50 seconds. Toastmaster Anusa took 2 minutes 17 seconds. Toastmaster Sweta took 2 minutes. Toastmaster Saurav took 1 minute 30 seconds. Toastmaster Sarvan took 2 minutes 30 seconds. And Toastmaster Monica took 2 minutes. Under evaluation, Toastmaster Diptendu evaluating Toastmaster Pankaj, who took 3 minutes 10 seconds, and Toastmaster Chintan took 3 minutes 20 seconds. So thank you, Mehak. Over to you. I'll share my this report on chat box also.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Deepak, for sharing this wonderful report as the timer for the meeting. Next, I would like to invite on stage our counter to present her report.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. So as an R counter today, I challenged myself to also note the speed at which the speakers were speaking. A lot of speakers were speaking at a medium range speech, which is correct because it helped us as an audience to assimilate what is being spoken. However, there were a few speakers who were speaking too fast. I'll probably send a message one-on-one. But the idea is that when you speak too fast, the good thing is that the audience misses out on the repetitions or the fumbles that were happening while the speaker is speaking, and it appears to the audience as if it was a flawless speech. However, on the hindsight, when you're speaking so fast, the audience can also hear your breath, which makes them feel that there is a lot that the speaker wants to say and they're crunching it because of paucity of time. So as a recommendation, I would suggest that speak at a medium space where the audience can actually follow with your words. That is the best pace to speak at. Coming down to our speakers for whom I noted certain points, Toastmaster Deepak, in the role of a timer, had some short pauses and fumbles. And I challenge Deepak to you to probably avoid such fumbles or unnecessary short pauses. Pauses are important, but unnecessary short pauses in the next meeting. Good luck to you on that one. Nidhi, playing the role of a Toastmaster of the day today, had the opportunity to present a prepared toast speech as a or spoken word in her role as a Toastmaster, but she introduced a lot of impromptu speaking area, which is beautiful. However, when you were speaking those impromptu lines, there were certain words which came across as stretched. Okay, at the end with either an sound which was dragging, or when we emphasize on the last alphabet of a word. So these things happen to us without conscious effort, but that is where let's bring our focus to make it a flawless speech. Bhavna, in your role as a prepared speaker, I think you did wonderfully well. However, there were some short pauses which were unnecessary and can be avoided. And there were a few favorite words like okay, and followed by a pause. And I call it favorite because in a couple of earlier meetings, we actually got introduced to using or calling repetitive words as favorite words, which is what we like and we want to carry it forward like a legacy. And this includes my own filler sounds. Shweta's favorite words in that context were like and okay. Let us just pay attention to those words, Shweta. Shravan, your favorite words that I noted were were so and like. And there were certain stretched words. For Sagar, there were a few ahs and ums in your speaking lines. But apart from that, everybody else, in my opinion, was flawless. And do make an opportunity to speak so that we can actually note down the ahs and ums or the repetitive words. It basically helps us to put our message across fearlessly and flawlessly if we speak more and have such kind of a report in front of us. So thank you, and back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nidhi, for presenting very well detailed report as an R counter, and you shared mostly all the important points that we would like to need to dwell upon, and also covered the speak that were used by the speakers while giving their speeches. So this was a great thing. Kudos to you. Now we will move ahead with our grammarians report, that will be shared by Toastmaster Mohit.
Thank you, Toastmaster General Secretary Ms. Mehak. Throughout today's meeting, we had some remarkable, eloquent speakers, and I noticed that no one has used the word eloquent today, I believe. So, and nextly, as come to our speakers, I have noticed some things like for Toastmaster Pankaj, the sentence like Appa, why you should work so much? Papa, like why you should work so much? That where we have to speak like Appa, why do you work so much? Little bit. And the next sentence is like now I will say when life give you lemonade, lemonade, like words repeating, where that's need to be said as now I will say when life gives you lemons, make lemonade out of it. So these are certain words. Otherwise, it's an eloquent speech, and perfectly speech there. For our second speaker, Ms. Bhavna, Toastmaster Bhavna, the speech is wonderfully crafted. Here are some points that I need to highlight. Like there are some errors in some points. Where is like and why should we pay attention? That need to be said as a, and why should we pay attention to it? This is the first sentence. Next is so you all share what is your favorite color and why is it your favorite color? The correction here is so you all shared what your favorite color is and why it's your favorite. That's the one, why it's your favorite. Okay. And another point, like, and blue color. So some of you have said blue color, the repeat of color. So here we need to say like, and blue color. So some of you have said blue, because we already know that blue is a color. So it's not relevant to repeat that. Otherwise, it's a perfectly speech, and kudos to you, Bhavna. Next, for most of the speaker, they are perfect. I have not even found the error here that Anusha, Shweta, they are perfectly speak. The speech is perfect. And for few which I have noted an error like Shravan. Here I noted one sentence like I would consider my cup of tea to be a flavor of management, a flavor of business management. The correction here should be I would consider my cup of tea to be a realm of management, specifically business management. That's the thing. And the next for one sentence related with Monica. And we want to teach what we really have learned to our children. That's an error here is, and the correction is, and we want to teach our children what we have really learned. So these are only the errors I have noted. Rest I Toastmaster Meher.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mohit, for sharing such a well-presented report as the grammarian for the meeting today. Now, I would like to present my report as the general evaluator. The most important thing that we started the meeting on time. So this is something which I like the most from the meeting today. And Another thing was that the agenda was very well drafted and was prepared on time. We had the role players in the meeting today that was very well conducted. So kudos to the host for the meeting today. Moving on, Toastmaster Diptendu started the session with full excitement and energy. He, with full conviction, gave his views on the present situation of the heat in Delhi, as well as gave us his views like how we can prevent this and how we can stay indoors. This was a very well transition that he did towards the role of the president as well. And this was actually a point where he grabbed the attention of the audience because he was actually terminating the point that what is happening and what is the current situation that is present in Delhi. So we all can relate it to. So very well done. Kudos to you, Toastmaster Diptendu. Moving on to our host for the meeting, the team of Toastmaster Nidhi. She had a very well clarity on her part where she played her role. She did very well transition between her roles when she presented to the evaluators, then to the table topic master or to the general evaluator. Very well done, Toastmaster Nidhi. One recommendation for you would be just to have a little more clarity on the part of the roles and on the part of the introductions part, that when we are supposed to give it for all the speakers. Otherwise, you were very well drafted with your role, so kudos to you. Moving on to our speech evaluators. Both the speech evaluators covered all the important points. They both followed the CRC approach, that was the commendation, recommendation, and commendation approach. There were certain impactful points for both the speakers that they can maybe work upon and can work upon it as a feedback. Moving on to our table topic master, Toastmaster Sagar. He gave us very generic and very well composed topics, something that for all the speakers were very enriching to speak on, and they could have content for which they could refer to in their speeches. So the topics were very well in nature. They were generic, they were composed, and the speakers can really can speak upon them impromptu as well. So kudos to you. One point as a recommendation would be writing the topics on the chat as well, so that people can relate it to very well and they can read it directly from the chat also if someone is not clear with the topic. Moving on to our tag team report. For the tag team, we have the timer. Our timer today was Toastmaster Deepak. He was very much flawless while he shared the report. He also have what I like about most in his report, that the report that he has shared in the colorful format. It is very appealing and would also help us as and the members to read from it and to see their timings. Moving on to the R counter, Toastmaster Deepti. What I like in her report was the use of the favorite word, that like the idea of using the favorite word for the speakers and not calling it something as R's and gums or something the clutch word or something like this, which maybe give a negative impact to the speakers. So like the idea for the favorite word. And she also gave us the move on to an additional effort where she shared the report for the speed that the speakers have to maintain and what were were they moving very fast in their speeches. So kudos to you for that. One recommendation would be you could also share maybe a sheet that would have mentioned that how many times speaker has used R's and gums. Moving on to our grammarian. Grammarian Toastmaster Mohit shared a very well report as the grammarian for the day. He shared the good usages of the grammar and the not so good usage of the grammar. There were two recommendations for you. One, that you could have also pasted the word of the day while we were moving ahead with the cable topic segment, so that people can see the word of the day once again and can remember it once again, so that they were to use it in the cable topic segment. And the second one would be, let's not call the names of the speakers while we are going ahead with the not so good usage of the words. We can just call out the names for those who have given the good usage of the grammar, and let's avoid calling out the names for the not so good usage of the grammar. Otherwise, the report was very well crafted. So this was my report as a general evaluator. And from the meeting today, what I like the most, what I would once again want to give a clarity on, that was we started on time, we will end on time, and the agenda was very, very graphic and it was prepared well on time so that we can have all the role players well intact in the meeting today. Thank you. Now I would like to present the stage back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nidhi.
Thank you so much, Mehak. You ran the session very nicely and it was a well-detailed report. I have an input to share because I can see that for past couple of meetings, we have not been using word of the day and phrase idiom of the day. It is not only, see, we should use it because when we use it, it always embed in our mind and other people mind also. I very well remember very first time when I attended Toastmaster meeting, they used word of the day, collivables. And there were at least 10 to 15 Toastmaster in that meeting and everybody used this collivable word and I still remember it. So if we keep using the word of the day in our meeting, that it will always stay in our mind. Idea behind is this only. And I do understand where I think that there is gap because word of the day and idiom, it is shared during the meeting. So therefore people slip. So what we can do here before meeting start, we can share it in the chat box. I mean, sorry, in group. In group, we can share it in advance and people, they can prepare themselves and they can accordingly use this word in their speech. So I believe that that will really help and they will well incorporate this word of the day and idiom in their speeches. So here we end our evaluation session. I would request either Mohit sir or Deep Tendu sir to please share the voting link so we can vote.
Sure. I'll request Toastmaster Deepti to please share the voting link. And while we are doing that, I would like to use this as an opportunity to hear some feedback from all of us and especially the guests. Today, we are fortunate enough to have members from different Toastmasters clubs and some are non-members at the moment. So we would like to hear a mix of your feelings about the meeting. And we'll also like to acknowledge the presence of distinguished Toastmaster Samod, who is the Division Director for Division F, of which Toastmasters Club of Storytellers is a part. So thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Samod, for taking out the time and attending the meeting. Maybe we can start with you about how you felt for the meeting.
Well, it's always an honor and privilege to attend the storytelling meeting, sir. And I'm sorry that I could not join the meeting from the start because I was in another meeting. Well, I joined whenever the evaluation was going on, and I heard the evaluations of Toastmaster Chinchip, if I'm not wrong. It was very much detailed and focused evaluations. I totally love that the way he uses the colors and to explain the detailing of the evaluations and feedback that he given. I totally loved it. And also at the report of all the tag team members, was so much appealing and so much clear. So I love the energy and I see the many people are tuning in the meeting today. I see all the members across different clubs are attending this meeting. So it's an amazing meeting and would love to see more members coming the upcoming meetings so that I can join the meeting from the beginning. All the best to everyone. Thank you much.
Huge round of applause for DTM Samod. It's very encouraging to have you here, Samod. And just so you know, today we not only have members from District 41, we also have members from District 18. I would like to hear from some of the people who are still present. Maybe starting from yourself, Bhavna, how did you feel about the meeting?
Oh, I really enjoyed it. Even though I'm the speaker, but I really would like to join again. The table topics was fantastic. The evaluation, the tag team was even wonderful. So the detailed report, and they were all very joyful. As I can understand, you're all from, most of you are from Delhi instead of looking like you're all inside a oven. You all actually look cheerful. So that's very nice to, see. Very friendly club. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavna, and we would love to have you again and again, and we would also love to participate in your meetings if possible. Uh, we also have a few other guests. Would like to hear from you, Sachin.
Hello, sir. It was really a very energetic meeting, starting from the Toastmaster weekend till the end, the end, the general evaluator. Everyone was so eloquent, and seriously, I was always looking for such type of people where I can come and I can improve myself. Somewhere I heard about that if you want to improve somewhere, just surround yourself with the same similar people. So I think this is the best place where I can come and I can improve. So looking forward for the coming meeting. Thank you so much, PM Mohit.
Thank you, Sachin. Great to have you here. And if you would like to know more about joining the Toastmasters group, feel free to reach me. I'll be very happy to explain to you what the process is like. And you made, particularly, you made Toastmaster Mohit Lodhi very happy today with using the word of the day at least a couple of times in the meeting. I can see his smile as well. Great. We would like to hear from Shehani, if you're there. Shehani.
Hi, Toastmaster Mohit. I'm sorry for not being able to switch on the video. This is the first time I came to your club. I saw it in a WhatsApp group, and since I was interested to come in, I joined. I'm from District 82 actually, and I am really happy. Just like I sent the message in the chat, I joined when Toastmaster Pavana, yes, I think she was doing the session. Since then, it was really interesting, and I also felt like what she said. She said, it is enjoyable and happy kind of a vibe is there. I also felt like coming back again.
Wonderful. Thank you. Huge round of applause for Shahani. And that actually tells me something. In this meeting, we have not one, not two, not three, but four districts participating today. We have District 41, we have District 82, we have District 18, and we have District 124. Chintan belongs to 124, right, Chintan?
I belong to District 98 and District 6.
98 and 6. Wow. Wow. That is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 districts members are participating in today's meeting. And that brings us a lot of different flavor and a lot of different learning for all of us. That's absolutely fantastic. Would like to hear from Sravan as well. Sravan, how did you feel about the meeting today?
Yeah, hello Toastmaster Mohit. You can add one more district. I am belongs to 125.
Wow.
And yeah, it's a wonderful meeting. I really enjoyed it. The table topics question was I was thinking that there will be season had changed, especially I'm from Hyderabad. Already we are enjoying the monsoon. Monsoons has already touched mid-June. Why he is asking still in summer? So I was surprised. I've been getting this question for quite long, many times during this season. I was a bit surprised. So you're from Delhi. Then I realized, okay, still Delhi monsoon has yet to reach the Delhi. So then I realized and really enjoyed every moment of the meeting. I joined a bit late. I think a question and answer session by Toastmaster Bhavana, it would have been, I think I joined at the end of the question and answer session. And I really enjoyed this meeting. I'm looking forward to join again. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Sravan. It was great to have you. Would love to have you coming in and again to these meetings.
Thanks.
Now, I would like to hear from Monica. This is her first meeting as a member. She's been a guest for a long, long time with us. So, how does it feel, Monica?
Wonderful, Mohit. So again, thanks to Deepti, of course, she informed me like this group is getting formed, and then we had a conversation. I said, okay, let me jump for it. And of course, you had shared the invite for that. So thanks to both of you. Of course, I really wanted to become as active member into the Toastmaster, and nothing better than this group. Like, of course, the name itself is very intriguing, so I really wanted to jump in. Really loved, thoroughly enjoyed all the topics, all the conversation, everything like was flawless. So really loved it. I'm happy that yes, I've been able to join the session after I think many months. So looking forward to be more regular on this. Yeah. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Monica. It's great to have you. Yeah, do keep attending. I read somewhere that we should not miss more than twice. Otherwise, it becomes a habit and we can't rejoin whatever. It could be yoga or it could be our Toastmasters meetings, but it's okay to miss once, maybe twice, but never miss more than twice. And that's a rule I
Thanks
try
for
to follow.
reminding me that. Yeah, thanks for reminding me that.
Okay, great. I'll open it up in case anybody has anything to share, and then we will have the voting results for today.
Yeah, Mohit, Bhavna here. So I'm really sorry that 20 minutes was like very less. So I would like to answer your question. So if you are trying to buy a car, the white cars generally meet with less accidents, and the red ones meet with more accidents. So you can choose. If you can maintain the car, white one is always better. And when selecting colors for the house, if you are choosing darker colors, then your house will look small. If you prefer that, you can go with that. White is generally preferred, white or beige. And there are materials now, even though it is white, if there is a stain, you can just wipe it off. So
Okay, great tips there. Thank you, Bhavna. I already have an orange car, so I need to get rid of that, I think.
Toastmaster Mohit, just on a lighter note, the accident don't depend on how we drive, but how others drive. So we need to push them to buy the whiter cars.
yes, yes.
Yeah, true. Okay, great. Now we are at that point where we would like to see the results of today's voting. I'll hand over the stage to Toastmaster Deepti for that.
Sure. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mohit. We saved the best for the last, which is the results section. And let me jump in and say, who do you think was the best auxiliary role player today? The timer, Deepak, the grammarian, Mohit Lodi, or the hour counter, Deepti? Okay, so the winner for the best role player today in the meeting is our timer. Tick tock, tick tock. Toastmaster Deepak, you've aced it today. Yet again. Congratulations, and you're doing it superbly well. Great job, Deepak. Let's come to best role player. Sorry. So who was the best role player in our meeting today? The GE, played by Mehek, the moderator or the Toastmaster of the day, Nidhi, or the table topic masters, played by Sagar. All right, so for today, I think everybody is in a mood to assimilate the evaluations. And therefore, we have Toastmaster Mehek winning the title today for the best role player. Congratulations, Mehek. Coming to the table topic speakers, we had 6 table topic speakers today. I'll just call out the names in the order, in the same order as which the timer had put in their report. Our speakers were guest Sachin, Toastmaster Anusha, Toastmaster Shweta, Toastmaster Saurabh, Toastmaster Shravan, and Toastmaster Monica. And by a large margin, all of us have our favorite table topic speaker today as Toastmaster, Anusha. So congratulations to Anusha. I think I missed adding a voting option for our best speaker and best evaluator. If we have 3 minutes now, which is we are short of time. And I think both our speakers shared a different flavor of their speeches today. For us, both of them are winners, and so are their evaluators, because both evaluators shared beautiful insights and lots of takeaways for the speakers. And in that respect, I'd like to cover my mistake of missing out the best speaker and the best evaluator questions in the form today. But for us, let us just rejoice and enjoy in the fact that whatever we hear as prepared speeches offer us a lot of opportunity for learning. So thank you to Mohit, thank you to Bhavna, and thank you to our eloquent evaluators, Diptendu and Chintan. With that, I hand over the stage back to Mohit, our presiding officer.
Huge round of applause for Toastmaster Deepthi. Thank you for declaring the results. And with that, we are coming to the end of this wonderful, wonderful meeting. There are lots of things that I'm taking back, and I'm sure each one of you is taking back a lot today. If you have any feedback, if you would like to connect with us, please do so offline, and we will keep on adjusting and refining these meetings so that we can do the best meetings in going forward as well. With that, let's bring the meeting officially to a close and have a good rest of the weekend, and see you next week, same time, same place. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Sweta.